Hi everyone, Justin Dillon from WhiskeyObsession.com, and today we're going to be talking about a subject that's come up on a lot of forums and I've gotten a lot of emails on, and it's the decanting of whiskey. And that's basically putting whiskey into a glass vessel called a decanter. This particular one is blue. It's an antique. I've had it for a long time. Now normally I wouldn't use a blue one. I'd use a clear one for whiskeys, but I have a very special whiskey that I like, and I just recently posted a review of it. So after opening the bottle, I'm going to go ahead and decant it. Not decanter it. Decanter is the vessel. Decant is the action thereof, just so you know. Now, a little bit about decanters. Their purpose is actually designed for wine, and they're decorative mainly. But it allows spirits to breathe. And a lot of times you'll see decanters that have a shape with a very wide base, and that catches sediment, which collects at the bottom of a wine bottle, and sometimes in the bottom of whiskey bottles. So that allows it to catch. Now, you do not store your whiskey in a decanter. You decant whiskey and wine when you plan on drinking it fairly, I won't say quickly, but regularly. And again, I'm going to decant one of my absolute favorites, and I should be able to hold everything and get it into frame. But so we're going to go ahead and it's got a glass stopper. Now, one of the reasons you don't store it in is it doesn't make an airtight seal. So I usually use them when I have people coming over, friends. I'll decant a bottle and to share, so it allows it to breathe a little bit, helps with the aeration process as well. So let's go ahead and take out the stopper. We're going to set that down for a second. And for those of you who have seen the Laird's Applejack video, we're going to be decanting the bottle, what's left of it, which is a good amount. And really, all you do, you want to hold your decanter a little bit on an angle, and you want to pour quite quickly, because that's going to help the aeration process. You don't have to worry about bruising whiskey. It's not fragile like vodka. So there it is. Now, once it's in its vessel and you're going to be using it, I would recommend letting it sit open for about 20 minutes to an hour, depending on the age. Do not add water to the vessel. Always allow your guests or yourself to add the water as you drink the beverage, the spirit. So that's it. Decanting. Easy. Now, some decanters have wide mouths, some have very narrow mouths. With a narrow mouth, I recommend getting a funnel. I would recommend probably stainless steel, something that's not going to absorb a lot of flavors like plastic does. And if you can, get glass. A really good friend of mine had ordered a glass funnel from a chemistry supply company made out of Pyrex. And that was he uses it, loves it, swears by it. But that's it. It's very simple. You know, then you cap it, and it sits very pretty. Now, the other reason you don't store whiskey in decanters is because you don't store it in direct light and direct sunlight. It tends to help degrade the whiskey. So one other thing to keep in mind. I mean, we've all seen movies where there's the decanter, the decanters on the bar and they're filled. That's for show. It's for that particular show, and part of that goes along with Hollywood licensing. Can they really show what's that bottle? Do they have the permission to do it? So for television purposes and movies, it looks great. If you saw the Avengers, and there's a scene in Tony Stark's penthouse where he's got all these different decanters of whiskey, and he carefully chooses one knowing exactly what it is. So it is you can do it if you drink your whiskey very regularly. And if you go through a bottle every 2 weeks, I would say it's safe at that point to keep it decanted. Keep it in a decanter. So, decanting made easy. Thank you for watching. I want you to thumbs up, like the video, or ask you to actually. I really want you to. Thumbs up, like the video, share the video, join us on Facebook, follow us on the blog, and leave comments, send emails. As many of you know, I answer the emails personally. I comment on your posts on the videos. So, thanks again for watching. This has been Justin Dillon with WhiskeyObsession.com.